what's coming will not prepare you. A lot of buyers are joining the XRP Ripple army. But why is everyone so excited? XRP Ripple has never been that positive before, trust me. Don't move, because that movie is going to blow your mind. Let's get right to the point without any more nonsense. Nota bene. A lot of businesses and large groups are starting to use cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. One certain cryptocurrency. Big banks and other organizations are starting to pay attention to XRP because it's a great way to send money. Ripple's main coin is XRP, and it's beginning to look like a threat to a big system called SWIFT. SWIFT has been around for a long time. Since the late 1970s, it has helped banks send money to each other. Now, though, Ripple's XRP is fighting with SWIFT because it can send money between countries more quickly and for less money. Big businesses and banks are interested in this because it could speed up and improve the way money is sent around the world. This fight between SWIFT and Ripple's XRP shows how old and new ways of doing things are clashing in the world of money. It's exciting because it could change the way money goes around the world in big ways. It also shows how cryptocurrencies like XRP are trying to change the way banks work. Watch this movie to learn why XRP Ripple is about to become a major way to send money around the world and what this means for the cryptocurrency. Let's start right away. The coin linked to Ripple, XRP, has been around since 2012. A public blockchain called the XRP ledger is what makes it work. This digital currency makes it easier to send money to other countries and make payments between countries. Around $30 billion worth of money has passed through Ripple since it began, and it has handled some very large deals worth a total of $20 million. When compared to other banking services, XRP is meant to make payments very fast and cheap. It's also meant to be more open, so you can see what's happening with your money more easily than with other methods of sending money abroad. People are interested in the technology that Ripple is using because it could change the way we do business around the world. When it comes to sending money around the world, it's all about making it easier, faster, and cheaper. A lot of cryptocurrencies are trying to create decentralized systems that aren't tied to standard banks. Part of Ripple's ecosystem is RippleNet, which is meant to work with banks and other financial institutions. It's meant to be an alternative way to handle activities that happen across borders. This makes Ripple unique because it doesn't want to compete with regular banks. Instead, it wants to work with them. One of its major goals is to be a good alternative to SWIFT, which has been used by banks for a long time for international transactions. It could be said that Ripple's XRP is in a race to become the main alternative to SWIFT. The goal is to give banks and other financial institutions a way to send money across borders that is faster, more efficient, and maybe even cheaper than the current SWIFT method. Ripple isn't trying to replace banks. Instead, it's making a system that banks might want to use to make their own services better for international transfers. A lot of other cryptocurrencies want to fully replace old financial systems, but this one takes a very different approach. A lot of background can be found behind SWIFT, which stands for the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. It began as an idea in 1973 and started running fully in 1977. SWIFT is a global messaging network that uses a standard code system to let banks and other financial companies send and receive money. When banks send money to other countries, this method is like a common language they use to talk to each other. It makes sure that messages sent by different banks can be understood by each other. This makes foreign transactions easier and more consistent. SWIFT is very important to global banking because it gives banks a safe and reliable way to share information about transactions. SWIFT is one of the most important companies in the business and finance world when it comes to making payments across borders. With more than 11,000 banks using its standard payment processing technology, it's a leading player. These businesses can handle deals that involve sending money across borders thanks to their large network. The amount of messages that SWIFT handles every day is huge. Every day, about 45 million messages are sent through its network. These messages carry important information about financial activities. They make it possible for banks and other financial institutions around the world to talk to each other and make cross-border payments quickly and safely. SWIFT is very important for making foreign payments easier and keeping the global financial system connected. This is shown by how widely it is used and how many transactions happen every day. But how do companies use Ripple and SWIFT? Using these kinds of payment systems, whether they are old-fashioned ones like banks or newer ones like cryptocurrencies, makes cross-border operations much more efficient. By making sure businesses can get the currencies they need without having to keep big reserves or figure out complicated regulatory rules. Here's a look at how businesses can use SWIFT and Ripple's XRP to send money across borders. Ripple has a solution. Its coin, XRP, can be used to connect different types of money. Financial companies can get XRP from exchanges or liquidity providers in real time. Because of this on-demand funding, these institutions don't have to keep a lot of different currencies on hand. By using XRP as a middleman, they can get the most out of their cash and make cross-currency payments more quickly. SWIFT runs a huge network that links more than 11,000 financial institutions in 200 countries around the world. Banks that are linked to this network can handle transactions in many different currencies and access large pools of cash. You can include directions for converting currencies in SWIFT messages. This helps foreign exchange transactions go to the best provider. SWIFT's strengths are its large business-to-business network and its ability to make deals possible between different currencies by advising on the best places to convert currencies. To sum up, Ripple's XRP strategy involves using the cryptocurrency as a liquidity bridge asset, which means that you don't have to keep as many different currencies. SWIFT, on the other hand, gives banks a strong way to talk to each other and do business in a variety of currencies. Messages contain directions that send currency conversions to the right providers. Since 1977, most cross-border transactions have been handled by financial institutions using SWIFT technology. It is still the most popular choice among large companies. SWIFT is the leader in payment handling technology because it has so many advanced features, which is why many banking institutions like it when it's used. Unfortunately, in this constantly changing market, Ripple's XRP has become a strong rival to traditional SWIFT. Ripple's XRP stands out by providing extremely fast payment options, lower costs, and more openness than traditional financial services. Importantly, big banks like Standard Chartered, Bank of America, and other financial giants are using Ripple's XRP more and more. It may take up to 5 days to send money through SWIFT, and there is a fee of up to 3% per transaction.